Alrighty. Technical difficulties like a mofo. Yeah, that was terrible. Terrible. I don't know if anybody was tuned in. I mean, there was a few tuned in to the live stream, but it was very choppy. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Screen was freezing. I had to make some adjustments, but I couldn't make those adjustments on the fly. I had to end the stream. So I'm gonna have to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out because that was, that didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. Needless to say, yeah, it's pretty bad, pretty bad. I'm still trying to get stuff together here. Had to like reconfigure the whole streaming software. Live streaming is not easy. It's not easy. It's pretty difficult. I'm new to this. I get. I'm kind of new to live streaming. Turning the camera on, putting the microphone in front of your face, and talking about whatever's on your brain. Anybody can do that, so they say. But can you do it well, right? I'm still working on that part. But Prince Amir is back. I am live. I'm about to slide in these DMs. I appreciate anybody that's out there that's watching along. Hit that like button. Show me some love in the chat. Let me know that it's real. You feel me? Okay. Boy, oh boy. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. But we trying to figure this stuff out. Hold on one second. We gonna. I gotta add some stuff in here. Y'all feel me? We gotta get the Prince Amir back in here. Get my boy. Bah. There he is. The animated Prince Amir. He back. We back in the building. All right, well, listen. We gonna jump right back in where I left off. We gonna go ahead and so I feel like all the videos that I was reviewing, y'all didn't see them the first time, so I'm gonna kind of go back over them. We're gonna look at Britney Spears, in my opinion, making a fool of herself one more time, real quick. Okay. This woman needs attention. She looked like she want the BBC. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Look like, I think her date went terrible. If you look at the caption right here, she says dinner sushi date, but I have my own girl party in the bathroom. Yummy. The guy was absolutely horrible. Then she got the I'm thinking about it emoji. Then she like, oh well. Psst. Show effort. No makeup. This is the ramblings of a crazy woman. Y'all need to go get her. Somebody go pick up Britney Spears. Get her together, y'all. She was not out there looking for a serious relationship. I could tell you that much. She was trying to have a good time, and so she decided to go in the bathroom and have that good time all by herself. But that is crazy. Britney Spears needs help. She needs help, indeed, and she put that on the internet. All right, shout out to Britney Spears, still doing them same dance moves from back in the day.
What's up, y'all? It's Daquan. Get ready with me to take my girlfriend out on a date, part 3. So of course we gonna start with the.
My man said taking my girlfriend out on a date. I'm trying to figure out, is his girlfriend, is it really a girlfriend, or that's what he called his boyfriend? Because your boy is gay. Flat out. I'm sorry. Y'all not going to convince me otherwise. Look at this.
Foundation. And while I do this, I think it's important to address the backlash from the last video. So
now, Prince Amir is going to admit there was a point in time in my life where makeup was put on my face, okay? It was a costume, okay? It's not Halloween, but my man is absolutely dressing up into a costume. But look at this.
After almost 600 weeks and 1 million views, now the comments are saying masculinity is under attack.
Yes.
Well, I hate to break it to you. It's going to pain for me to say this, but it's not. When you see me, you see me. They say men can't cry, can't wear 2 earrings, can't order a lemon drop, can't smoke hookah, can't wear makeup, can't eat a hot dog in public. And the truth is...
Come on, man. My man's zesty as hell. He is zestfully clean. That's gay, my boy.
I don't believe in none of that. When you see me, you don't see someone trying to get rid of masculinity or someone trying to make your kids feminine. I'm not the one to worry about.
Oh, nah. I said, that's... I might have to delete that. Come on, man.
I have no problem sharing my pictures from when I was identifying as a woman. And now, here you go. Without further ado, these are the photos. So let's go. This one. I actually look beautiful, bro. Like, I'm not even mad at myself for how good I look. You hear me? Like, the fuck? Okay. Nah, but seriously,
I'm gonna say the same thing I said on the last live stream. I see the nipples, man, and the nipples are not nipples of a dude. Those are nipples from a woman, and she need to go ahead and cover those up, or he need to go ahead and cover those up. Those are women nipples, and it's like, put your bra on. Like, that is yeah, that's messed up. That, I mean, listen, I would never think that this person used to be a woman.
I was extremely beautiful. I believe so. Yeah, you know, this is just my transition. This is what makes me feel better. You know, I never...
The voice don't match the look, though. Like, I would be very suspicious if I had a conversation with my man. I'd be like, why you sound like that? You sound like... And then once I saw the nipples, I'd be like, I know what you did. I know what you are. I know. Once you see the nipples, you kind of figure that out. Them bad boys absolutely look like they was attached to some breasts. But good Lord, what's going on in the world, man? This is crazy. Oh.
I'm the person you wanna be. It's clear you wish you were me. It's just not your time. Better luck next time.
Dang. I feel bad for K-pop.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just a realist. I'm the person. Better luck next time.
Yeah, that's gonna eat. That's gonna eat. I can tell you right now.
It's so unfair to me that I have to be broken to be close to God.
There was a group of women studying the book of Malachi in the Old Testament. They get to verse 3 that says, God will sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver, and they were puzzled.
This video is actually deep. I actually like this video. Let's watch more.
They're like, what does that mean about the character and the nature of God? One of the women says, all right, I'm going to go find out about the process of purifying silver. I'll come back and tell you about it the next Bible study. She calls the silversmith and makes an appointment to watch him work. She watches him hold the silver in the fire and heat it up. He explains that when you refine the silver, you have to hold it right in the hottest part of the fire. Right in the middle, because that's how you burn away the impurities. The woman thinks about God holding us in such a hot spot. Thinking about that verse, how he sits as the refiner and purifier of silver. So she asked the silversmith, is it true that you have to sit here the entire time that the silver's being purified? He explained, not only do I need to hold it here, I need to keep my eye on it the entire time. Because if the silver's left in the flames for just a moment too long, it'll be damaged. The woman sat there for a moment thinking and asked, how do you know when the silver's fully refined? The silversmith smiled and said, that's easy. when I can see my image in it. If you are feeling the heat of the world's fire today, remember that God's got his eye on you. If this blesses you, type amen and share it with someone you care about, someone who could use it.
Man, listen. Let me y'all heard what he said, but as a recap, sometimes people are going through a lot. They feel like it's getting hot. They're under pressure. They may feel like they're surrounded by enemies. Things are going wrong left and right. And you might be being refined by God, right? He might be refining you. Got you under intense heat. And man, that was such that was a powerful thing. You catch the last part. Bible says we are made in God's image. And so as you refine silver, you put it under intense heat and you look and you keep looking at it until it's perfect. But it's perfect in that moment where you see your reflection, right? You see your image in the silver. And so with God having you in the fire under that intense heat, at the right moment, he can't leave you there too long because it might damage you, it might break you. But he leaves you there just long enough until you get refined and you're perfect, where he can see his image. That's beautiful, right? Like, you read the words of the Bible and they're very poetic. They have a lot of meaning, but when you go deeper into the understanding of how things actually work, like the process of refining silver, like most people don't know that that's what it takes to refine silver or refine gold. We don't know that process. But for those who did that back in the day, they understood that the goal for us all, even though we're under certain pressures, is to always reflect God. Right? That's the goal. And that was beautiful, man. I thought that was a nice video. I slid that video into someone's DMs, but I thought we should review that. We got here. Yo, this thing just be jumping. Cute puppies.
Hey, remember to take care of yourself. Sometimes you forgot because...
I mean, y'all hear it, but y'all don't see it. Y'all hear it, but y'all don't see it. What we got here?
I don't want the woman I fucking love sitting in the car with a bunch of fucking peasants. I don't want the woman I love going to work, having a male boss and a bunch of male colleagues trying to fuck her all day because I can't afford to retire her. What kind of fucking man would that make me? To send my woman into the lion's den with dudes who are going to be constantly trying to get her fucking tits out. And I'm going to sit there and go, oh, well, I don't have enough money, so I guess she just needs to work. Well, you're just going to accept that because you're not going to try, because you're not motivated, because you're not dedicated. I don't want the woman I fucking love.
I'm tired. I am tired. I'm tired, but I absolutely agree with him. You got to understand when your chick go to a job, there's probably a guy there that smell good and look good and is very charming and probably in charge. Probably she works for a man, and that man is probably paying her every week or every 2 weeks, and he's giving her instruction on a daily basis. He's giving her support when she need it. And if he does that for long enough, at some point, that's not going to be your chick. That's going to be his chick. She just go home to you. But he gives her purpose. He gives her direction. This is the danger of having your woman go to work for another man. I'm not saying it's impossible for women to do this and still keep a certain love and respect for their man and have loyalty for their man. It's absolutely possible for a certain type of woman. But I don't know, the majority of women today and the environment that the women are in, chances are, if your woman is working in a corporate setting or office setting where she comes in contact with charming, well-dressed, good-looking men, she might be cheating on you, dog. She might have, or she might be entertaining the thought. She might be lining them up in the back of her mind. She got options. Don't be dusty. Don't be struggling. Don't be a person that's insecure. Don't be a person that can't lead and give your woman direction, because somebody will. Chances are, if she got a job and she working somewhere somebody is. So if you really love your chick, if you adore her, then this sounds crazy, but you shouldn't let your woman work for another man. And I've done it. I've had my woman work for another man. And I've retired my woman. I said, nah, you ain't gotta work. I've done that before too. And one is better than the other. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest. There was a point in time when it got tight financially, and the pressure was incredible for me to perform and deliver and take care of my family. And I got to a point where I wanted help. And unfortunately, I don't recommend this. I began to look to my woman to help me. Terrible thing. In hindsight, I realized that put a heavy strain on our relationship, and shit like that will end your relationship. If not right away, at some point in the future, because a woman would see that as like she would lose respect for you, and you will be losing respect for yourself because you're looking to somebody to solve your problems, to deliver you, to save you. Like, don't do that. Especially don't do that for your woman. But yeah, a man that loves his woman does not want his woman going to work with dudes that's absolutely trying to bust her down, telling her what to do, giving her benefits, taking her out to lunch. Nah, don't do that to yourself, big dog. Keep your woman in it. Have your woman work for you. That's all I can say. Let's see. Let's watch some more videos.
Hey, where's your uniform at?
Mom said you need to buy our own uniforms for your house.
Go back in there and tell her you guys need to get your uniform on, please. I gotta go to work.
Mom, lock the door.
Bye, Dad. No. Today's your mama's day. Not my responsibility to make y'all lunch. That's hers. She didn't buy those shoes. Take them off. You going out there barefoot today, son. All right? This is what it is. Here you go. There you go. She can get y'all your own backpack. Ain't my fault. She want to play. We gonna play. Okay? Don't look sad, son. If you're sad, be sad at your mama. Not my fault. Your mama started this. I'm just finishing it. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great day at school. Hey, where's your uniform?
That's petty as hell. But it get like that. It be like that. It's crazy that they weaponizing the children against each other. It's wild. It's unfortunate.
I was on a date with this beautiful girl the other night, and the bill was like $1,000, and she pulled out her purse to try to pay for half of it. And I started laughing, right? Because I'm like, no fucking way you're paying. And she told me, to my surprise, that some of the guys that she's been with in the past allowed her to pay not only for dinner, but also were like splitting rent with her and doing all this stuff. And I thought, I have to make a fucking video about this. Guys, Women are not gold diggers. You have to take care of your woman. If you cannot take care of yourself, you cannot even think of taking care of your woman. So if you're splitting a bill, if you're splitting rent, if you're letting your woman pay for anything, I don't care if she's buying you fucking socks. That is terrible, right? Women are there in the relationship to protect your soul, to take care of you spiritually. You have to take care of her financially so that she can actually do that, because she has to have a clear mind to be able to take care of you. I was on a date with this beautiful...
Now, I just said not too long ago that a man should not have his woman going to work for another man. Right? And I stand on that. But I kind of disagree with what this man is saying. It depends. It depends, right? It depends on type of guy you are. Cause everybody is not like me. And like all women aren't that way either. Like some women are like, no, I want to work. All right, cool. Like, then this is what this is. Like, if you a chick that want to have a career and go to work, even though you don't have to, and you want to go to corporate America and work with all these different people because, you know, you're going to find yourself, then that just, you know, like, I'm not the priority. Like, we're not the priority. Like, your priority is, like, your own journey. But if I'm dealing with you and we're in a relationship, if, like, it doesn't make sense for me to take care of everything, then it's like, what is she doing with her money? But I'm thinking like inside of a relationship, right? I mean, if you just hanging out with a female and you guys are cool, you guys are friends, or you invite her to something, like if I invite you out, chances are I'm paying. If I invite you out, I'm paying. If you like, I don't know. I think a man should take care of his woman, but the key word is his woman. Are you his woman or are you a woman? That's the difference. If you my woman, yeah, everything should be taken care of. If I take ownership of you, I take responsibility for everything. Right? I don't know.
By society's standards, 60 means slowing down. By my standards, 60 means leveling up. At 60 years old, society says we should be driving.
I'm good. I'm good. What else we got? You know what? Enough of that. Enough of IG. We going into TikTok.
One of the top 5 jobs for psychopaths today is clergy, to become a pastor. We've talked with ex-mafiosos who spent decades in prison, and they say, Nathan, I wouldn't join the mafia today. I'd start a church because it's the most dark place it's the darkest place you can play. Wow. One of the top 5 jobs for psychopaths today is clergy, to become a pastor.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Because it's unlimited authority, or potentially unlimited authority. It's power, it's dominion over people, and that's the character type of a psychopath is attracted to jobs like that. One of the top 5 jobs for psychopaths today is
damn. Interesting. You know, I've heard people make the statement, if you want to get rich, start a religion. Yep. Tithes and offerings, meaning when they pass the collection plate and they say you got to pay your tithes, the tithes go to the pastor as the pastor's income. And it biblically it comes from in the Old Testament, when you had the 12 tribes of Israel, they were all allotted land, and the land, you know, made them rich. They had their animals, they had their crops, and from those crops and those animals, they was able to have riches. You know what I'm saying? But the priestly tribe had no land. They just had the temple, where they maintained the temple. So they didn't have any riches that they could inherit and leave to anyone, right? So it was instructed from God to the 12 tribes that they should take 10% of everything and give to the priest, so the priest would have something. And so literally today, priests are asking all of the people in the flock to give them 10% because of the service that they're providing, maintaining the church, the temple, and so on and so forth, etc. Right? But I think it's a little different. I think it's different today than it was back then. I don't think that that's the way to go about it. Tithing, paying a salary for your church, when we don't have a priestly tribe that has to follow the law as it was back in the day, where they don't have land and they can't have rights. Like a lot of these preachers and pastors have property, they got land, they got investments. Like it's not the same. I think the reason why tithes were instituted, those reasons don't exist today. Therefore, people shouldn't still be tithing. But man, apparently your pastor might be a psychopath. We've seen some. Here go one right here.
I got a chance to sit on Jehovah's lap, y'all. I'm not lying. He put me in his lap and he started singing to me. Did you not know our Father? He's a person. I was shocked. I said, Jehovah sings?
Hold on. That's moving too fast. Let's really mine this out. The side chick code of conduct. Stay in your damn lane. You're the backup plan, not the wife. Stop acting like you've got the title. Okay, rule number 1. Rule number 2, stop posting evidence. If it's not public, it's not official. Keep those selfies in your hidden folder. Okay. Respect the schedule. Weekends are for family. You're the Tuesday night stress relief. Stop acting like the calendar revolves around you. Rule number 3. Yikes, these are harsh. Okay. Your name in my phone is fake. You're Carl from work or plumber guy. That's your value. Rule number 5, remember the hierarchy. The wife gets the holidays, you get the 11:30 p.m. calls. Or you can get that call on your way to work in the morning. That morning drive call, like, hey, good morning. Have a good day at work, because you in the car by yourself likely, so you can have that conversation. Not that I know. Side chick hours. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know about those hours. Prince Amir don't know about those hours. Rule number 6, avoid the maid's territory. Her workplace, her gym, her cafe. You're fun, not forever. Rule number 8. How many more is these? Reread rule number 1. Because the moment you forget, the wife will remind you. Dang. Stay in your lane.
What percentage of women are even marriageable right now?
3% statistically, if you want no tattoos, no debt, and under the age of 35, I think.
Yes, and
there's a couple more they added into it, but it was like in the book of Numbers, like not overweight, no other kids.
3%.
Yeah.
And so it becomes a man's job. And here's the problem.
Just have to man up and marry these whores.
Yes, of course they do. That's the right thing to do, and that's what they've been doing, which is why half of the marriages are failing, and then 70% of second marriages are failing. It's a failure of men, in my book. They want to practice these unrealistic expectations.
I absolutely agree. I've always said that it's the men's fault. However, today in our society, men are not able to take the reins and take necessary corrective actions like they would maybe in times of old. You know, times have changed, so to speak. Men can't just go around demanding things to be a certain way. I mean, they can. We can. But we choose not to. We choose not to exercise that authority and that power in that way. But we got to be honest. We got to be honest, man. Women are out of pocket because we allowed them to be out of pocket. It's a thing is such as fatherless homes. You know, a father not in the home, you're not there to lay down the law. Then there's going to be lawlessness, right? Yeah, it was a toxic situation. Yeah, the woman might maybe weaponize the court system against the man, kept his children away from him, alienated him, made his life horrible because she couldn't have him. Things like that could have happened, but at the end of the day, there's still no excuse. It's still your responsibility. It's still your fault. You was weak. You wasn't strong enough. You had the power. You didn't use it. You didn't go far enough. And so now society is what it is because we've allowed it to degrade to the space that it's degraded to. We were passive aggressive. We weren't direct. We didn't confront the issues and put a stop to it. We let shit slide. And it will continue to slide. We are experiencing the slippery slope. And it's definitely fucked up. Yeah, I bleeped that out. But that's the reality, right? And so now we live in a space where most women can't meet the standard that was set to even be a wife. Most women, if we gonna go old school, most women don't even deserve to get married. If we going old school, if we using the standards of back in the day, in order to get a husband, you had to be a virgin. Show me a virgin. Where they at? High school. Don't show me that. I don't want to see that. I'm grown out here. I mean, grown women, not only are they not virgins, they probably have children. Yeah. So you have a woman that's, I mean, she's married to another man and started a family with another man. Society is jacked. I think it's over. We'll see.
And I think they've got a sort of shame-based thing going on here. If we don't make women happy, we're not men. That's also tied into this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's nonsense. A woman's happiness is her responsibility, it's not mine. A man's happiness is his responsibility, it's not hers. If you are relying on, or if you're relying on external factors to make you happy, you will never be happy. If you think it's your children's responsibility to make you happy, I just want to be proud of my kids. You'll never be happy. Happiness comes from within. It comes from you, and you making a decision on how you want to experience the world. And so, if I'm responsible for my own happiness, I'd be damned if I become responsible for someone else's. No, that's on you. We could be happy together. See, here's the thing, right? If I make you happy, then I don't have to do nothing to make you happy. I just make you happy. And my responsibility is to make myself happy. And I'm not looking for my woman to make me happy. I'm already happy. I'm good out here. Now we could be happy together. But if you miserable, you're gonna have to get the away from me. Cause Prince Amir over here happy. I'm having a ball right now. It's 12:19 at night. I gotta work out before I go to sleep. I forgot to work out. I've been tied up with all the technical difficulties I've been having. But boy, look at this. Wow, that's really true.
That's really true. I didn't think about that till you said it, but that's really true.
It is.
We don't, because that was even during the Michael Knowles debate. That's what he said. I said, well, if she gets the wrong group of friends, she can leave. If she does this, and then he's like, oh, well, you got to watch the friends. You got to watch the leadership. So it's like putting all accountability for a marriage failing on the man.
Absolutely.
When sometimes like a chick she just wants to go. You can't do anything.
What percentage of women are even marriageable?
Hold on. I gotta put the I gotta like these videos.
Like I might every now and then get some buns. Every now and then get some side buns.
Side buns.
Yeah, like it's like a treat.
It's a treat.
I'm a faithful dude. I'm super faithful to my lady. So because I'm so faithful, I sometimes treat myself to like some side yams. Every now and then. And that's Crystal. Every now and then. So that's different. I'm out in the streets like all the rest of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, bro. I know you're looking at me crazy. It's like
he like, I'm super faithful because I only reward myself with side chicks, not on a regular basis, but as a reward for being faithful. Like I'm holding it down. And so I clap cheeks over here on the side, rarely, but as a reward for not clapping cheeks. Yeah, I kind of feel him though. But
a fat dude trying to lose weight, and he's losing weight, and as he's losing weight, he's eating a good healthy regimen.
Yeah.
But every now and then he has a cheat meal. You're allowed a cheat meal every now and then, but you're not a cheater because you're not cheating on your diet. You are good. You're being faithful. You're sticking to your diet. Every now and then, every other 2 or 3.
All right. Hold on, wait a minute. That sounds like a sound argument, cause they call it cheat day, right? It's a day. They say give yourself. Some diets I've heard they say give yourself a cheat day. Give yourself a day where you can just eat whatever you want, but only if you do everything right. Like Monday through Friday, cheat day Saturday, but Monday through Friday gotta be on point. If you on point, you gotta get a cheat day. Keep your sanity. It's a reward. I feel you. He right on this.
3 or 4 weeks, you might be good, and then you have one cheat meal.
So it's like you giving yourself a little taste.
A little taste for me being faithful.
And then you back on it.
And I'm faithful all the time.
So
every now and then I have like a little side yam situation.
Cheat cheeks.
Cheat cheeks.
I like that.
Cheat cheeks.
When I get a girl, I might have to be on that.
But you got to be faithful. A long track record of faithfulness.
How much time in between?
Now you got to be faithful for at least 2 years before you go get some cheat cheeks. To the max.
2 years of faithfulness. So this sounds funny, and you would think about this. It's funny when the fellas are saying it, but like if you put 2 chicks together and they saying the same conversation, and they like, yo, 2 years of faithfulness and loyalty, because I'm faithful, but I deserve a cheat day. Nah, it's like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell to the nah. You can't do what I can do.
DBZ, this video is for you. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Because do you like Vegeta? Because coolest shirt I've ever seen in my life. That's the back side, and then the front side. But like,
it's pretty sweet. It's because
it's so cool.
It's lighting
If you're a fan of DBZ, this video is for you. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Because
hold on, listen.
Do you like Vegeta? Because coolest shirt I've ever seen in my life. That's the back side, and then the front side.
Can you buy a shirt though? Hold on.
It's so cool. If you're a fan of DBZ, this video is for you. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. because
Like her whole channel, I'm gonna go ahead and follow. I'm a fan of DBZ.
do you like
So
Vegeta?
what's up?
We have to understand.
Shout out
you're
to
a
the
fan of
Dragon Ball
DBZ,
Z,
this video-
We have
Dragon
to
Ball Z snow
understand
bunnies
that
out here.
apostle is not just some preacher. He's not just a prophet. He's not just a man of God with your religious selves. He's not any of those things. He is one with God. He has covenants with God that we don't even know exist. We have to.
So apparently, there was an FBI raid on this pastor, this religious organization called JMI. If I could find some more clips of this particular instance, but the FBI raided this brother's situation, and yeah, it's pretty strange what people are willing to follow and believe in. I feel like I could do this. Like it don't look that hard. It don't. I just feel like he's not really. Let's just watch this. I could pull this off. Watch this shit.
When you're ministering to the poor, the sick, the needy, to be appearing in Louis Vuitton and Versace?
Well, that ain't something I purchase all the time.
Well, looks like you did several times in...
I mean, I'm a very frugal person when it comes to this. I go to the right places to get a lot of suits. And if I get some from those places, you don't see that.
I don't see Macy's.
No, you don't see that, because Macy's don't have the kind of suits that I wear. But what I'm saying is, this Louis Vuitton things, you don't see that in our charges all the time.
2013 and 14, GMMI spent over $30,000 in your clothes. Does that sound about right?
What year was that?
13 and 14.
Oh God, yes, because I was traveling so much, and sweating through all my clothes. Exactly, that probably wasn't enough because just have so.
But they have to be top of the line, expensive ones.
No, they're not top of the line clothes.
Louis Vuitton's not top of the line.
Those not where I get my suits from.
Well, you got something from them spent thousands and thousands.
Well, the belts are more lasting, so that's good.
Come on, when you're ministering to the.
$30,000 on suits, my boy. Listen. Amen. Can we can some of my viewers drop a donation in the collection plate? Holla at your boy. Amen. We Apostle Prince Amir is out here. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, I'm coming to you as humbly as I know how. But the vagina you gave women to be fruitful and multiply, they down there selling it, Lord. And I don't really know what you want us to do. Is we supposed to pay for it or whatever? Amen. Lord, I'm coming.
Oh my God. This is my boy right here.
This generation of men today.
Okay, hold on. This ain't YouTube friendly. This ain't YouTube friendly. Prince Amir trying to get monetized out here, so Pastor Gino Jennings, shout out to Gino Jennings. Y'all gonna have to catch this. I think he go in on this one. Yeah, he go in on this one.
POV, your boys got your back.
I'm here with the boy doing the Pokemon stuff. Everybody say hi to Vero. Hey, Vero. No.
So I'm getting a mani petty. I don't know why, but I can't find my wallet anywhere.
Maybe you left your wallet in your car?
No, I checked the car. I checked my purse. I might have left it at home. I don't know where it is.
Oh.
Do you think you can send me like $450? I think the connection failed.
The homies. Hey, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. That's how I be. $450. Nah. Come on home.
Men should be dangerous.
by dangerous, that implies I should be ready to threaten someone, to hurt somebody.
No, you should be capable of it. But that doesn't mean you should use it. There's nothing to you otherwise. Like if you're not a formidable force, there's no morality in your self-control. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. Both of those come together. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. Otherwise you confuse weakness with moral virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, that isn't how it works. That isn't how it works at all. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good. You can't be, because it takes strength to be good. It's very...
Dang! Y'all hear that? If you weak, you can't be good. You're not peaceful because you're harmless. You're just weak. I mean, listen, that's so true. I've seen so many movies where it's always the weak person trying to get power. And as soon as he get the strength, he want to do the wildest shit ever. He want to kill everybody. He's basically evil. Weakness is evil. That's why weak people disgust me. That's why when I show weakness, I'm disgusted with myself. Because weakness is wickedness. Don't be weak out here. Y'all got to be tough. Got to be strong. Got to be capable. So that you can exercise strength in showing restraint. Because the weak person don't know how to show restraint. As soon as he get access to power, he crash out. That's why you got all these weak YNs out here shooting up people, committing crime. It's because they weak. They punks. They not really tough like that. And because they not tough, they crashing out. Because they've never had to show restraint. They've never been strong. So yeah, I absolutely believe that weakness is wickedness. Strength is righteousness, showing restraint, discipline. You feel me? So shout out to Jordan Peterson. Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk.
Lord, I'm coming.
Is my guy.
A raid at a property owned by JMMI Global.
That is a ministry organization. Sherman DeSalle has been on the scene. He's been there live for us all morning long. I still see behind you, Sherman, a couple of federal agents still investigating at this hour.
Yeah, we've seen people leave this property a long time ago, but if anything you know about FBI raids, they're going to be where they are for a long time. I'm going to get out of the shot and show you that they're still gathering whatever they're finding inside of this building on the 14,000 block of North Freeway near Rankin. This is in Michigan, Florida, here in Houston, of federal labor. And that's in a prominent neighborhood. That's over in the Avila neighborhood. If you're people getting taken out of, we get something from the Houston.
For me, I know a raid at a property.
So my man had a mansion and he called it a residential center. This was a very nice, large, luxurious home. And he said some people would stay there sometimes, and he called it a residential center. I thought that was very clever. I thought that was absolutely very clever. And I said that I should have a residential center. Amen. Right? We gonna drop an amen. Amen. Apostle Prince Amir in the building. Touching the spirit of my watchers. Amen. You know what? For my serious religious people out here, no, I am not mocking spirituality. I'm not mocking your faith. I'm not mocking God. I am poking fun at this brother because I hear that he was finessing. He was absolutely finessing. They say that allegedly, right? Allegedly finessing. They say that there were people in the organization working for free, working long hours. Say he was in there cracking a whip, you know what I'm saying? Metaphorically speaking, allegedly. This is what they're saying out here publicly. And people were, I mean, they were all over the country. It wasn't even in just one city. And I seen a clip of this brother give a sermon, and I'll be honest with you, it wasn't hitting like that. It wasn't like, wow, he's going in. The Lord is really speaking through him. It was like a dude just talking. Like, I don't know. He didn't have it to me. To me, I wasn't like, yo, he got it. He didn't have it to me. But so many people signed up for it. That just shows, man. The world is lost. They lost, boss. It's getting late. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Okay, this is a crash out post. I'm currently crashing out. Sorry in advance. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom. Because 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I don't know, statistically high, that's probably what's going to happen to you. Now, I love being a mom. I really do. And in fact, I quite enjoy
Okay. The advice is a little backwards. She's saying, don't get married unless you plan on being a single mother. Interesting. Because it's a lot of women that don't get married that become single mothers. So according to this lady, you damned if you do or you damned if you don't. I think maybe she should just say don't have children, but not, she's saying don't get married, because I guess marriage is going to lead to starting a family and you'll be a single mother. Let's listen to more, see what else she has to say.
most of the time being a single mom. This shit is not fair. The world is not set up for single moms. You will struggle. I don't care what job you have. I don't care how much you get paid. Especially in this economy right now, okay? The world is not set up for single mothers.
I agree. She's absolutely right. The world is not set up for single mothers, nor should it be. It's set up for families, family unit. It takes a man and a woman to create a child, and it takes a man and a woman to properly raise a child. It's a family unit, right? I believe it takes more than the mom and dad to raise a child. I think you gotta have the grandma there, you gotta have the auntie there, you gotta have a lot more support to properly raise a child. Because if the dude is always gone and he's at work and he's trying to put food on the table and the woman is at home trying to raise a child, she just gave birth. She just had major surgery probably. Her sleep patterns is all messed up, and the kid is not sleeping like a child should. And so in order for the woman to get her sanity back, someone has to be able to relieve her, let her go and get rest, and then she can pick up where they left off. I don't think even a man and a woman can raise a child by themselves. I think there absolutely has to be support. There has to be more support, right? So I agree with her. She's right. Society is not set up for a single family, a single parent.
Will be fucking hard. It will test you in ways that you didn't know that you could even be tested. You will have to fight for those kids, most likely. You will have to fight for those kids. You will have to wake up every morning and question, just real talk, if motherhood is really something that you want anymore, because these men make it so hard. They make it so hard to be a mom. They take away all of the tender moments of motherhood that you could have had, but you were stuck in survival mode. So you didn't even really get to enjoy it. You're just fucking surviving, trying to raise these kids, trying to do the best you can. And you get $250 a month.
And there it is. And there it is. Wait a minute. She's saying How is the man making it harder because he's not giving you something? No, listen. He's not making it harder. It's just hard. And if you're choosing to do it by yourself, it's harder. We can't say a man is making something harder because he's not making something easier. She's $250 a month. Here's the thing, right? I think adults should be responsible enough to take care of themselves. At the very least. And once you're able to take care of yourself, there's a reasonable expectation for those of us that are strong that you can take care of others as well. First, you got to master taking care of yourself, right? I don't believe that she's mastered being able to take care of herself. And so she's now in a situation trying to take care of others and she's failing. And instead of accepting that it's her own failures, she's saying that the reason why she's not winning is because someone else is not doing something. And that's not how it works. Winners win. And it's not because someone else is doing what they're supposed to do. Because sometimes people don't do what they're supposed to do, but you're still expected to win if you want to be a winner. And so whether he giving you only $250 a month, that you in survival mode, take responsibility.
What the fuck? That is pennies. That is the gas money it is taking me to drop them off at their father's house and pick them back up. $250 a month. And my ex is a nurse. $250 a month.
All right, so I keep stopping this video. I'm gonna try to get through the video, but let's put it in perspective for those of you all that understand how child support works. Child support is calculated based off of how much money both parents make, and it goes into a pot, and a percentage of the total is for the child. And based on how many overnights each parent have, determines how much they're responsible for that child, of that percentage. So let's say they both make $50,000 a year. For easy math, you got a total of $100,000. I'm not sure what state she's in. I'm not sure what the calculations are in terms of the percentages of the income, but to take a percentage of the $100,000 and say this percentage goes towards the child. And based on how many overnights each parent have, each parent, if it becomes 50-50, let's say they have split custody, then there's no need for child support, because it's like, hey, he can't give you any money and you can't give him any money because you guys are equal. But let's say she has the child a few extra days, more days than he has the child a week, and now it's like you got to make up that difference. You have to pay her based on the calculation of how much money per day, right? The fact that it's $250 a month tells you that, A, she makes way more money than he does. But she says he's a nurse. So we know that she's not making that much more money than he does, right? She must make decent money. And he makes decent money because he's a nurse, and we know nurses is out here getting to it. But that basically tells you that they probably have joint custody. He probably has his children a lot. It's probably a 50-50 split. For it to only be $250 a month, she doesn't have the child that many more days. It might be a 5-3. I'm sorry, not a 5-3. A 4. It might be 4 and 3, right? Or it could be 1 week on, 1 week off. She get holidays and something like that, right? Where she's only getting $250 a month. That's what that sounds like. And so if she's getting $250 a month and she's crashing out and she says she can't enjoy motherhood because she's in survival mode, then is he not also equally frustrated and struggling? And he's now a single father, because I know he has the children a lot of the time, but I'm speculating. I'm guessing. Let's watch more.
I'm sorry. Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. These men will take everything from you. They will promise you so much. They will promise you so much. And it will feel great at first. It will feel peaceful at first. And for some fucking reason, when you have their child, they will abandon you. They will discard you. Even if they don't cheat, even if they don't do anything significant, they'll emotionally turn away from you to the point where you leave. I left. I can't.
And there it is, folks. Listen to what she's saying and the way she's painting this picture. Now we understand. So her guy married her, loved her, started a family with her, and was taking care of business, right? And he didn't do anything significantly wrong. That's what she said. She said he didn't cheat or do anything significant. She just said that he turned away from me, i.e., he wasn't paying her attention like the attention that she wanted to get. Probably because he was focused on taking care of his family, paying the bills. When a man takes on a family, he gets serious about life. He gets serious about his money. He gets serious about his budget, his investments, and building things up for his family. He gets serious about it, and he's no longer subject to the whims of a woman's emotions and trying to keep her happy. Now he has to take care of business. And she said because of that, she left. But everything's his fault. He's making things so horrible in her life. But you chose to leave because you were feeling some type of way. Let me listen to more. This is crazy.
Being that. It is not what we were promised. It is not what you think it is. I promise you. I promise you. And before you come on here and say, oh, well, my situation's not...
Also, notice the nose ring. If you know, you know.
like that. Good for you, honey. You are in the 1% of women that are very lucky, because the rest of us don't have that. And the rest...
Winners aren't lucky. They make better choices. The women that you call lucky, they didn't leave their husbands. They figured it out. They had conversations. They held them down. They didn't leave because they felt like their man was pulling away or distracted or not concerned with their happiness. They figured it out. They struggled through that relationship, and they're probably thriving at this point in love and life. You decided to leave your husband. Now you're complaining that it's hard to do it by yourself, and you still want him to be like your husband and make everything easy for you after you left him, and you're complaining about it. This is crazy. But again, notice the septum ring. So it's like the liberal feminism victim starter kit for sure.
Rest of us become single moms. And it sucks because all...
She literally chose to be a single mother. She wasn't a single mother. She had a man that honored her and did it the right way. And she chose to be a single mother while at the same time telling women not to get married because you'll end up being a single mother. Actually, you became a single mother by choice. You signed up for it. You didn't have to. You could have sat your ass down, had conversations with your husband. You could have let me not say that. You probably should have just sat down and shut the hell up. Yeah? You should have just be quiet. This is crazy.
All I wanted was to be a mom. I love being a mom. But the best parts of my motherhood were taken from me.
Wait. She wanted to be a mom. She loved being a mom, but the best part of motherhood were taken from her. I'm sorry. I think the best part of motherhood are the children. Did he take the kids? Or she just wants it to be easy. She thought being a mother would be a fairy tale and be easy. Turns out it's real life.
And in fact, the first time I got pregnant, the man said he couldn't have kids, and then fought me in court for 5 years. Fought me in court.
Did I hear that right? Hold on.
The man said he couldn't have, and it sucks because all I wanted was to be a mom. I love being a mom, but the best parts of my motherhood were taken from me. And in fact, the first time I got pregnant, the man said he couldn't have kids, and then fought me in court for 5 years. Fought me in court for 5 years to take away my son that he claimed in the beginning he wasn't even capable of producing because he didn't want to wrap it up at first. Yeah. Yep. I can't handle it. I can't handle this.
All right, I'm confused. Are you mad that your husband said he couldn't have kids and he didn't wrap it up at first? Because it almost sounds like that her husband married a chick that had already had a kid with somebody else. Sir. Yeah, that was a bad decision. As you can see, you see how it turned out. She didn't stick with the first guy, and you thought she was gonna stick it out with you. You kind of messed up on that one, big dog. So she had a kid with one guy, was already a single mother. So the whole don't get married, you'll be a single mom is bullshit, because she was already a single mom. And a dude married her and tried to turn her into something else, but turns out what they say is a zebra can't change their stripes. Turns out she is what she is. Let me not. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna talk too crazy about it.
Handle men anymore. Y'all are liars. You lie to women. You promise us a lot. We are objects to you. We are things that you put on your shelf. I am a human being, and my life is forever changed. My life is forever changed. I will never be the same. My youth was stolen from me. I had to put my boots on the ground and become a single mom at 21 years old. I didn't get to live. I didn't get to live. I didn't. My life is not what I wanted it to be. Not even close. But I love being a mom. I'm holding space for two things at one time. Just don't date men. We are at a point in society where we are waking up to the reality of the patriarchy, which is a very real thing that I didn't used to believe in, and I fucking do now.
Septum ring, tattoos on the hand, shit. The signs are there, fellas. The signs are there. We know them when we see them. I don't know what old boy was thinking when he actually married this one. Somebody should have pulled him to the side and told him that wasn't gonna work out. Because look at this. She hates men because they not there to just make her life great. I don't know the context of her relationship. Perhaps she was an awesome wife, and her guy, he cheated on her. Oh, my bad. She said he didn't cheat. She said he didn't do anything of significance that was negative outside of, sound like maybe he ignored her or he pulled back from the relationship. And I'm still trying to figure out whether or not how many, she said kids. So she has more than one kid. I believe she had already had a kid. She not going to tell us the truth. She not going to tell us why he pulled back, why he probably withdrew from her to a degree. Well, actually, he didn't withdraw. He just probably, y'all know how it is, fellas. He maintained frame. She couldn't get that reaction she wanted from him. And she decided to leave a relationship that she'll probably say was toxic, but she's the toxicity in the relationship, obviously. She's had children by 2 men, and her solution is to say, F men, don't get married. You'll probably be a single mother, even though she was a single mother before she got married. And I could be wrong. I'm speculating, but that's just what it sounded like to me. A few more minutes left of the video. Let's finish it up.
To what men are really like. I will never see the change in men that I need to see to feel safe enough to ever date again in my entire life. It will take too long. The change that we need to see in men will take too long. It's 100, 200 years from now. So that's my life. So just don't date men. Just don't. Just focus on yourself. And don't have kids with the wrong person. And I don't know how to tell you what man is the right man because I thought they both were. I thought they both were the right man, and they were not. Okay, this is a...
Well, confirmation, I was correct. She did say she spoke the truth at the end of the video. I 100% agree with the idea of not having kids with the wrong man. She is absolutely correct. Do not have children with the wrong men. Okay? Shout out to her finally giving some good advice. But notice the way the video started off. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Video starts off with her saying her life is obviously she's distressed and it's men's fault. It's men's fault. Men are taking the joy out of being married or being a mom, especially. It's men's fault. She got 2 kids, and she said she's getting $250 a month from one of them. Right? She's only 21, I think, so she's young. You're only 21. You are already a mom. You got married to a person. I'm trying to figure out how long did the marriage last. How old were you when you had your first kid? This chick is a whole red flag. Somebody need to check on. I think I know what happened. Her husband was a fool, and he got exposed to probably more likely than not some red pill content on the internet, right? And when I say red pill, I'm not talking about the traditional red pill that a lot of people try to demonize as like misogynistic talking points, women bashing content and stuff like that. No. Red pill, blue pill, that comes from the movie The Matrix. And the idea of the red pill is to open one's eyes to the truth, the reality. The blue pill is to accept the lie, go back to sleep, ignore, what your eyes can see, ignore your senses, just lull yourself to sleep, right? So red pill is basically just the truth, opening your eyes, seeing things for what they actually are. And so what I'm saying is he probably started to learn who his chick really was. He probably started to see her as who she is, who she's representing herself to be. And more likely than not, I'm going to say the guy was a good guy. He was trying to do the honorable thing. He was a little young and immature, hadn't experienced life or figured things out, because he did honor her by marrying her. But it didn't work out. Go figure. Who knew? He started to figure it out. He probably tried to address certain things in their relationship, and she wasn't hearing it. She wasn't having it. She didn't like the fact that he probably was standing up for himself. She didn't like the fact that maybe he was not just capitulating to her every desire and her whims, and she had enough of that. And she decided to go back to being a single mom. But it's always the patriarchy, the victimhood, no responsibility. She took a little bit of responsibility by saying she had children by the wrong man. Men, 2 of them. One of them I think was good because she said it herself. He didn't do anything wrong, and the fact that his child support is only $250 a month tells me that he's got the children half the time, at least, right? But that's it. Prince Amir got to go to sleep. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm glad we got this video up. How long we been going for? Damn, hour and 22 minutes. Shout out to me. Should I keep going? Who am I talking to? There's a few people here watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. For those of you that did, don't forget to like the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Kick it with me. We're going to talk about a few more things. But I need to go to sleep because I got work in the morning. So, Prince Amir, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace. And that is it.